So, Supergirl Season 3 had its Comic-Con trailer, and I already did a brief breakdown in my overall CW video. But what I'm going to do now over the next few days is going to go through each one of the shows of Supergirl, The Flash, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow, and go through all of the news that's come out of Comic-Con for each one. So that's what this is, starting today with Supergirl Season 3. And overall, just a bit more thoughts on the trailer. I thought the trailer was fantastic. I really like the direction they're going, and I really did enjoy it. So, first off, Adrian Pascar is going to be playing the DC villain Morgan Edge. Now, I think Morgan Edge is going to be a villain who's going to be in the first few episodes of the show, and he's also going to be more of a human villain, as it seems he's going to be more entangled with Kara Danvers and Lena Luthor. So that's going to be more of a Catco side, more of a Kara Danvers side of it, even though Kara Danvers seems to be being pushed aside this season based on that trailer. I think that's more what this is going to be, more of a human villain, more of a human angle. Carl Lumbly has also been cast as Mirren Jones, I think that's how you say it, as John Jones' father. So John Jones, of course, Martian Manhunter, played by David Harewood. He's going to be getting his dad in the show, which is going to create an interesting dynamic, as he believes he was the last Green Martian, but it turns out that his father is still alive. So that'll provide a lot of conflict between the two characters, so that'll give John Jones a good storyline now that McGahn has gone back to Mars. Also, it seems like Psy, the villain Psy, is going to be joining the show, not the Korean singer, but she's going to be played by Yale Grobglass, and she is a psychic villain who can control people by turning their own minds against them, which that's an idea I actually really like. The actress is also from Jane the Virgin, which is of course another CW show. So yeah, I'm actually interested to see how she plays out. I imagine she's going to be a one-episode villain, not necessarily a series-long villain, but we'll see how it goes. So Emma Tremblay has also joined the cast, who was a character in Elysium. She has joined the cast as Ruby, who is a super fan of Supergirl, who is such a big fan that she's ended up getting herself in trouble because of it. Now this is quite a good character, I think, because there was a character in Season 1, if you remember, Cat Grant's son. There was an episode where Cat Grant's son was in it, and he was a super fan of Supergirl, and I actually really liked that episode, so I'm really excited to see what this character is going to bring to the story. Speaking of Cat Grant, she has been bumped up again to a recurring role in Season 3. This makes me so happy because Cat Grant is one of the best characters on Supergirl. Clarissa Flockhart is such a good actress on the show. She's so funny with all the different, with how she interacts with Kara and how she interacts with Win especially. And the fact she's going to be a recurring role, very, very happy. We're going to see a lot more Cat Grant this season in comparison to Season 2, which, Season 2 was definitely lacking with Cat Grant. Also, let's get back to the topic of Mon-El. So, based on one of the panels, it seems, I think it was the producer, I don't remember his names off the top of my head, but they said that fans have most likely guessed where Mon-El has gone. So that is sort of two main options, where he's gone to the Legion of Superheroes, which would be amazing, or if he's gone into the Phantom Zone. I think the Phantom Zone is more likely just because of the casting. They'd have to get so many characters for the Legion of Superheroes, who would only be around for most likely one season. Also, going back to the trailer, Allura Zoel, this news didn't come out of Comic-Con, but Erica Durance, who played Lois Lane on Smallville, was actually recast as Allura Zoel, who is of course Kara's mother. And she was in the trailer for a brief second, and she looks awesome. I actually really like her look. I was a bit skeptical about the recast, but I actually really like her in the trailer. I'm actually excited to see her in the season, especially because it looks like she's in episode 1, so that's very, very awesome indeed. And finally, it was revealed to us on the panel as well that James Olsen, is going to be getting a new love interest. I'm very happy about this because it'll provide a good story. I said I made a video about James Olsen, how to improve him, and one of the things I said was giving him a little side story. And if you're getting him a love interest, that's a story certainly, and it'll provide a lot of conflict with, is she going to know that he's Guardian, and how is she going to feel about that? I imagine she'll find out he's Guardian at some point, and that'll be a big reveal. So that'll be a nice little plot point. So overall, I'm actually really, really hyped for Supergirl Season 3, which I didn't expect. I was expecting, more to be excited about Arrow and The Flash, which of course I am more excited about those on the whole, but I am still super, super hyped for Supergirl Season 3. I really like all this news that's come out. I may have missed some, so tell me in the comment section below if I missed any of that news. It's just, this is what I gathered so far. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for a similar video to this for The Flash, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow respectively, and I'll see you guys in those videos.